Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, When I'm Ready. This sounds very interesting to me. It's at the end of the world, seeking meaning and thrills in their last days alive. Rose and Michael embark on a cross-country road trip as a devastating asteroid threatens to wipe out life on Earth. That sounds interesting to me. I feel like I'm a little crooked here, but that's okay. You don't care. It's all about the content, not about the visual, right? Yeah, right. 5.5 on IMDb. Only 154 people rated so far. Dermot Mulroney's in it. Andrew Gertenberg, June Schreiner. I don't know. Lauren Cohan. Okay, that I know. So they're the people who are in it. It is just considered a romance. So I don't know. Might be setting up for a little romance. It's on Amazon Prime. It is an hour and 42 minutes long. So I've been waiting for this to watch this for a while. I think it sounds interesting. Let's see. Stick around. I'll let you know. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of When I'm Ready. And I want to say Andrew Ortenberg and June Schreiner are our main characters. Yes, I mentioned in the beginning Lauren Cohan and Dermot Mulroney are in it, but they're individual characters. I want to get to them because I want to mention the first two. That's what the movie centers around. And I kind of make it like it is Armageddon, right? Armageddon with Ben Affleck, but he fails. And so the asteroid is going to hit this planet. And this couple, are out doing, a cross-country trip for some reason, right? They're just getting away. We don't have a lot of backstory. It develops over time, the relationship between the two of them. It doesn't start out as boyfriend and girlfriend. They're more, you could see it happening, but it's not that way initially. And they're just out having a good time. Then they decide to go visit the grandmother kind of thing, right? And so throughout their trips, that's where they meet Lauren Cohan and then eventually Dermot Mulroney. So it really centers around their relationship, but in apocalyptic type movie where the end is coming. There's not the mayhem. There's not the looting and the martial law kind of stuff, and the streets crowded. It's really more of it's more about the relationship between the two of them, their memories, their past relationships with maybe girlfriend, boyfriend, or their family. And so that's what it's really all about, which made it very interesting, a lot different than other movies. Now, as they go through this, they meet Lauren Cohan, and they kind of show her life, in a sense, in a small window. They just happen to show up at her doorstep. You understand a little bit more about her, what's going on with her, and how she's dealing with it. Same thing with Dermot Mulroney. So another down the road, bump into him, what's going on with him and his life and how he's dealing with all this. So it adds a lot to it. Very heavy kind of movie. Still in the background is their relationship and what's going on with them. The one piece, and I have to repeat again, it's funny because it's like, again, they're going to be hit with this thing, in a period of time, and it's what they decide to do with their final days. The underlining theme, which I don't know how it made me feel. I like the movie, everything that I said, and the emotional, the heaviness of it, and the creativity of it, something different. I liked it all. I liked her. Whatever her name was, June. She really looks like Kirsten Dunst, which I thought was pretty cool. If you've ever seen Melancholia, very similar in a sense. Like that's something where the moon passes and it's going to crash into the earth. Possibly is it Alexander Skarsgård's also in it. Kiefer Sutherland's in that one. But interesting tie there. So we got three movies working together. This one that I mentioned, Armageddon, and then what I just mentioned, Melancholia. But it doesn't, that Melancholia is really depressing and slow and brings you down. This doesn't, because it's got that budding romance behind it. And, just being young kind of thing. So I like that. But the thing that I didn't like, what I was going towards, is the parents, right? So they have this opportunity. They can go, we mentioned the grandmother, but the ultimate going to see their parents and connecting with their parents, is there. It's out there. Do they want to? Do they not want to? And as a parent, I think to myself, man, what if my kids, in the final days decided that they didn't want to connect with me, or talk to me, come see me? You know what I mean? Like that, painful to think about. Like here's two instances where they're weighing that option, whether they want to or not. So I didn't like that. That didn't make me feel real good. The rest of it, I mean, the whole movie, I mean, it's it's going to end at, the asteroid's coming. They're trying to save it. Ben Affleck's up there drilling kind of thing. So that's not a very uplifting movie, but watching them get along, seeing how she's really, I don't know, I felt like she's teasing him in a sense and he's chasing her, all that, but it kind of works. I like them. I like the characters. I liked what they were doing. They were having fun. And I like the fact that they didn't bring all the violence in and stuff like that, what happens in these kinds of movies. So it was a different take on it. Definitely worth watching. Emotional, but you don't have the whole backstory either. There's not that big character development that you'd like. Like, what were they before they find out that this is coming? All that stuff. We actually, everything we know is the moment they find out what's going on and forward. So you don't know much else. They little bits here and there, but other than that, that's really it. So it's an interesting perspective, and it still allows you to connect to the characters, which sometimes doesn't happen when you don't get that full background and their depth on the character. So there you go. Don't know if I was helpful, but definitely worth a watch. It's a hidden gem, I'll say. And I didn't know any of the two main actors, but I thought they did a pretty good job. There you go. That's it. That's all I got. Hopefully I was helpful. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.